Good evening. Could everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Gentlemen, including graduates, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance Please be seated.
Good evening, and welcome to the Lenape Technical School Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. It is my honor to welcome all parents, family members, friends, and guests to celebrate the achievements of the Class of 2021. We have some distinguished guests here with us this evening. Representing the Freeport Area School Board and Lenape Tech's Joint Operating Committee Chairman, Mr. Dan Lukovich. Representing the Leechburg Area School Board and Lenape's Joint Operating Committee members, Mr. Darius Lovelace and Mr. Anthony Shea. Representing the Armstrong School District, School Board President, Mr. Todd Luke. And Mr. Ian Magnus, Superintendent of the Freeport Area School District and Lenape Tech's Superintendent of Record. Before we celebrate the many achievements of the Class of 2021, I would like to honor several of our graduates. Please stand if you're here. Joshua Toy, Brittany Steele, Kenny Crane, Bryce Laurenti, and Justin Rosenberger. These graduates are choosing service as members of our armed forces upon completing graduation. Thank you for your service. Tonight, we celebrate and honor the effort of the Class of 2021. However, this night would not have been possible without all of the support you have received along the way. Thank you to the parents, guardians, and family members who helped get our graduates here tonight. There is no doubt that the Class of 2021 has had to adapt and overcome significant obstacles to get to this evening. Tonight is not about dwelling on the past, though. It is about recognizing the ability of this senior class who prevailed despite those difficult circumstances, and they succeeded. It is about flourishing in adversity, adapting and overcoming, and celebrating their many accomplishments. The Class of 2021 is no doubt equipped to enter the workforce or continue on to post-secondary education with a skill set and mental fortitude to make possible all of their goals and dreams. We, the entire staff of Lenape Tech, believe in each and every one of you. Your future will no doubt contain more adversity and difficult times, but you have shown the ability to rise above hardship and succeed. As Andy Andrews said, adversity is preparation for greatness. To the Class of 2021, go and be great. Thank you.
I would like to introduce the Class of 2021 video. This video is produced by Lauren Eminger, a senior in Advertising Digital Technology.
ADT graduates, you made it. You have reached your goal. It was challenging at many times, especially when the pandemic knocked you around. But you adapted. You changed when you needed to, and you kept going. You read scripts and recorded videos from home, from work, from closets, from a farm, and even from vacation. You are resilient. I will miss you sharing your OneDrive files at 1 in the morning with me. Your storyboards, thumbnail sketches, logos, and marathons of classroom Kahoot games. I will miss your smiling faces behind those masks. You are smart, strong, kind, and successful, and ready for adulting. Your graduation is the end of a journey and the beginning of an adventure. I have faith in you. Congratulations on your well-deserved success.
All right. Hey, Allied Health, Sports Medicine. Congratulations, you've made it this far. I know for a few of you, our slogan has always been just graduate. And some of you have actually done that. And what I'm really proud of most of all, though, is the hard work that you guys have put in the last 2 years with COVID and everything else that's going on. One of the classes that I've never really had to worry too much about. I wish our attendance was a little bit better for some of you. But overall, I think this group is going to achieve big things in the future, and good luck to everyone. And remember, don't get out of line. Bye.
Most of you began this journey because you watched too much Grey's Anatomy. You managed to stick it out and conquer the obstacles that COVID put before you, and here you are at graduation. So I leave you, how we began, with a quote from Grey's Anatomy. Just when we think we have things figured out, the universe throws us a curveball. So we have to improvise. We find happiness in unexpected places. We find ourselves back to the things that matter the most. The universe is funny that way. Sometimes it just has a way of making sure we wind up exactly where we belong. Congratulations, class of 2021. Be great and do amazing things.
All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you. Walt Disney. When last year was interrupted and we drifted into a kind of half school, we may have been lost and bewildered, but through it all you persisted and made it through. This year was most likely the toughest year you have faced so far, and though you may find yourself challenged more in the future, may this year serve as a remembrance that you can achieve through adversity and that no mountain is unclimbable, and through it all you will persist.
I'm grateful you allowed me to be a part of your senior year. It may have looked different than you imagined, but the achievement is still the same. You put in the hard work. You've learned and grown so much. I am happy to share the excitement of your graduation day, and I am so very proud of each and every one of you. Continue with the same determination and perseverance you have shown me the last few years.
To the construction trades class of 2021, on behalf of Mr. Lentz and I, we would like to congratulate you on your achievement. Even though this year looked a little different from your past, you have persevered and we are proud of you. Our last piece of advice to you is to remain accountable, responsible, and disciplined, and you will achieve your desired success.
Culinary class of 2021. To say that you are one of the best classes I've had the pleasure of teaching would be a gross understatement. Some of you have been with me for 2 years and some 3 years. Your ability to overcome adversity, to thrive in the chaos, and to just go with it has made this one of the best years ever. In addition to being fun-loving and strong-minded individuals, you have always been able to come together and show kindness when it matters most. I want to thank you for making my days with you full of laughter and full of joy, all while making some awesome food. Good luck to all of you.
Congratulations, class of 2021. As Winston Churchill says, success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. This year has been a year of firsts and flexibility. You girls have impressed me so much by your resiliency. Even though we couldn't run our clinic this year, you all worked hard practicing your skills to be successful. Reach for the stars and enjoy the ride.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. I know it's been a very challenging year, but you guys have all done a great job, and I'm proud to say that you were my students. And my final piece of advice is just remember, don't touch each other.
To the biomedical technology seniors, what a challenging and amazing journey you have been on. As you will learn, this was the first of many you will encounter in life. You survived restriction enzyme maps, PCR, gel electrophoresis, and all those labs and endless hours of anatomy and physiology PowerPoints. Through a pandemic, no less. Not one of you struggles tracing a drop of blood through the heart. You learned a new language and can now hang with the best in healthcare. You are our future leaders, clinical lab technicians, biomedical researchers, pharmacists, dental hygienists, vet techs, business owners, and all of you have untapped potential yet to be figured out. I am very proud of what you have achieved.
Congratulations to the Precision Machining Class of 2021. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for allowing me to be part of your educational experience. I hope you take all of the skills you have learned at Lenape and build upon them to become successful in whatever career path you choose.
Our first student speaker this evening is Natalie Peffer. Natalie is the daughter of Crystal and Ronald Peffer and lives in Laurel Valley. Prior to attending Lenape Tech, Natalie was a student of West Shamokin High School. While a student at Lenape Tech, Natalie was enrolled in our Allied Health Sports Medicine program. Additionally, Natalie is currently the 2021 Senior Class President, Vice President of National Honor Society, and a member of Skills Council. In the fall, Natalie plans to attend Butler County Community College to attend their registered nurse program. Please welcome Ms. Natalie Peffer.
Good evening. I'm Natalie Peffer, and it is my pleasure to deliver the graduation speech for the Lenape Tech Class of 2021. One thing I've learned in this life is you can't advance if you're not pushing yourself. I am always pushing myself to try new things to get me out of my comfort zone. For example, the other day, I used a rotary telephone to call my mother. It took me an hour to figure out how to do it, but one could say I dialed into a new comfort zone. I'm in Allied Health Sports Medicine. I am the 2021 Senior Class President, as well as the Vice President of National Honor Society. This is an honor to be able to speak for my peers and their close family. This has been a taxing year for the students, teachers, and parents. But we have seized the moment and excelled together through the pandemic. We have missed many of the staple high school events that give us our high school memories. Luckily, this year we have learned to overcome, excel, push through barriers, and form dependable friendships. Our senior quote is, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be," by Ralph Waldo Emerson. This quote applies to the class of 2021 exclusively because being a student during the COVID-19 pandemic has been especially challenging. Most senior classes get to have one last hurrah and go on their senior trip to an amusement park or a beach. The closest we came to beach attire was the flip-flopping we did from virtual learning to face-to-face. We dedicated ourselves to taking control of our education. I believe the way we handled the world's challenges this school year alone was just another stepping stone on our path to success. To our parents, we were your babies. You were there with us when we were taking our first steps, learning to walk. And now, you're here with us for another important walk, the walk across the stage. Just like we couldn't learn to walk without you by our sides as a baby, tonight, as we make our way across the stage, it means the world to us to have you by our side once again. To my peers, we finally did it. We are out of high school, or as some of you would call it, prison. We think we are free and away from administration or our parents telling us what we can and can't do. The joke is on all of us because we may have some post-high school fun, but now we have to become adults. We will learn that we will only become who we push ourselves to be. Remember, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Sometimes you need to break out your own watering can and give yourself a huge push forward. So you are not worried about what everyone else's lawn looks like. You will be too busy maintaining your own. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be is a very, very powerful and true quote. If you do not aim for the stars, you will not reach the stars. But if you aim for the stars and only make it to the moon, that's still a heck of a destination. Everyone here has potential and talent to make it to the stars. Do not shorthand yourself. You can do anything you put your mind to. Confidence and dedication can go a long way. Good luck with all your future endeavors. I have been in allied health sports medicine for 3 years now. I would like to thank Mr. Henry and Ms. Webb for adapting to the pandemic and giving us all that they could. As Mr. Henry says, "Natalie, you are like a pebble in my shoe." There is no offense taken here, though, because this is actually a really great quote. The late Muhammad Ali said, it isn't the mountains ahead to climb that wear you out, it's the pebbles in your shoes." I am quite confident that all of the staff here at Lenape have more than prepared us to endure the pebbles in our shoes. We are all gathered here together to honor these seniors. The class of 2021 is resilient, bright, and an intelligent class. We will only become who we decide to be. We all have great ideas on who we want to become, and I have no doubt that we will all be triumphant no matter what path we choose. Again, we wouldn't be here without the support of our parents, educators, and our own drive toward success. So to all of you, please give yourself a round of applause. Thank you.
Our second student speaker this evening is Alexis Lundstrom. Alexis is the daughter of Kelly and Wesley Lundstrom and resides in Ford City. Prior to attending Lenape Tech, Alexis was a student of Armstrong Junior Senior High School. While a student at Lenape Tech, Alexis was enrolled in our Allied Health Sports Medicine program. Additionally, Alexis has served as president of her technical program, president of SAD, and member of Dance Committee and National Honor Society. In the summer, Alexis plans to attend Butler County Community College to attend their registered nurse program and earn a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Please welcome Miss Alexis Lundstrom.
Good evening, faculty, parents, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I stand before you not as Alexis, but as a student of Lenape, class of 2021. Today is a milestone, a huge transition, causing us stress and anxiety as we move into the adult world. Can I please have you raise your hand if at any point somebody doubted that you would graduate? Keep your hand raised if that person that doubted you at some point was yourself. Well, you can set that doubt aside because you made it. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for defeating that doubt. I will not claim to know each one of you personally because I don't. Maybe we sat beside each other for a class, 6 feet away, of course, or maybe we walked past each other in the hall and never even spoke. But one way or another, our paths have still crossed. A graduation ceremony is an event where a speaker tells hundreds of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success. But it's not. This school is about teaching us to work as a team, figuring out issues which arise together. The class of 2021 could not have made it through the year without working together. We, the class of 2021, may not have had the year we envisioned, but as I sit in lunch, I cannot help but notice that everybody is still smiling and laughing, ignoring the fact that they must sit a few feet away from each other. Each shop took a beating when COVID made us go virtual. We all chose to come to a technical school and learn hands-on to help push us towards our career goals. Whilst virtual, all shops pounded out the bookwork so when we returned, we could focus on our labs and the hands-on portions of our technical areas, and that we did. Look at us now. All of us are now graduating with the certifications and the training that we've all been working towards ever since our first steps in this building. None of the teachers or students let COVID keep us from achieving our goals, and we still had fun along the way. The road to the future began as we entered preschool, elementary school, and finally, where we stand today, high school. As we graduate today, keep in mind that your dreams happen by working on them and believing in yourself. Do not consult your fears. Focus on your hopes and dreams. Do not concern yourself with what you tried and failed in, but what is still possible for you to do. Cherish your education as if it were the last Oreo in the bag. My final year in Allied Health Sports Medicine was not as I anticipated. Shop class had been full of obstacles with COVID being as forefront. As we proceeded with classes, we did not get to participate in the clinicals that usually come with providing us experience. However, with the hardships going on in the world, I learned to show empathy and sympathy to my peers, their families, and the teachers who all had their own type of struggle this year with new ways of teaching and learning. I still got to apply my skills in the lab, and I'm still walking away feeling as if I learned to the best of my ability. The healthcare field is an unpredictable field to work in, so I think that COVID, even though it was crappy, ended up being one of the best teachers of my senior year. As you go forward in your life, whether you're going to a trade school, a university, straight into the workforce, or wherever the wind takes you, remember to do so with an open mind and a full heart. Be ready for whatever the world throws at you, because whatever the world keeps telling you, you don't need to have all the answers right now. It's probably better that you don't. Will Rogers once said, even if you're on the right track, you'll get ran over if you just sit there. I want to thank all my family and friends for helping and encouraging me along the way, and I encourage you to thank yours as well. In the meantime, savor the moment and remember our senior quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The only person you are destined to become is the only person you decide to be." Thank you.
Mr. Lukovich, Mr. Kukta, I would like to present the Lenape Technical School class of 2021. Would you please join me on the stage to present the diplomas?
Haley Nicole Baker. Haley Ann Barnes. Cheyenne Sue Beatty. Destiny Marie Bowser. Alexis J. Burford. Isabella Joy Butler. Janetta Danae Callan. Jessica Renee Carnathan. Tanisha Breelyn Claypole. Savannah Rose Cricks. Becky Lynn Kreitzer. Lindsay Marie Goldstrom. Destiny Violet Johnson. Gabrielle Diane Jones.
Alexis Sky Lundstrom. Natalie May Peffer. Taylor Renee Rice. Leah Jordan Shellhammer. Sydney Jolie Sleemock. Norma Jean Smith. Brittany Dawn Steele. Christian Anthony Trinciante. Megan Rose Walters.
Dylan Michael Bargerstock. Kenny Dean Crane. Austin James Geyer. Logan J. Lash. David Jason Lockhart. Devin G. Mazer. Celeste Morgan McMillan. Luke William Stroup. Travis Allen Swartz. Shaylee Ann Williard. Mitchell Alexander Young. Damian Cole Yunt.
Maddox James Ford. Haley Ann Habel. Brinley N. Ruth. Jordan Dallas Schaefer. Haley Janelle Schmidt. Carissa Paige Wolf. Shannon Rose Zackrell.
Miranda C. Ash. Asiya Dawn Kreitzer. Haley Renee Foster. Michaela Dawn Hoover. Carlin Eclipse Costella. Elsie May Morda. Thea Rosalind Walker. Alana B. Wolf. Jolie Marie Yakamowski.
Seth Adam Antonelli. Nicholas A. Lane. Evan Michael Oresic. Nicholas D. Weckerly.
Caitlin Dawn Cochran. Jonathan Paul Coleman. Justin F. Coleman. Levi N. DeWitt. Melissa K. Duvall. Gage E. Evans. Brandon Lee Fry. Tyler Lee Hayes. Jerry Michael Hughes. John N. Pierce. Jonathan Z. Piper. Trinity Louise Reed. Haley M. Sanford. Bo Anthony Stevens. Elizabeth Cheyenne Vermeulen. Devin Michael Yunt.
Alexander N. Anthony. Logan J. Burke. Derek A. Earl. Justin L. Hebenthal. Cameron Dowling Hutchison. Cameron A. Kuntz. Andrew J. Lytle. Clayton W. Miller. Nathan James Reisman. Logan T. Reberick. Nicholas G. Serbin. Seth Alexander Winskovich.
At this time, will the Lenape Technical School class of 2021 please rise? On behalf of my fellow students, it is my honor to accept these diplomas as recognition of our academic and technical achievements. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left side. Congratulations to the Lenape Tech class of 2021.